Hello everyone, this is Thorin Son of Thrain, and today I'm bringing you guys a really interesting game I found. I am by no means an expert in it, but I've played it a few hours, I really liked it, and I thought I would share it with you guys. I know this is a change of pace, so if you want me to produce more League of Legends videos, or you don't like when I make videos of other games, just let me know in the comments, and if enough of you feel that way, then I'll go back to making only League of Legends videos. But I just wanted to try this out, I think it could be fun. And I really hope you guys enjoy. So let's see, what are we gonna do? Let's create a new world. Start. Alright, so for those of you who haven't seen this game before, it's a lot like Minecraft in some ways and very different in others. It's kind of a two-dimensional world. You'll see the art style, which I think is really unique and nice. But it's really hard to survive in this game. Basically, you're put here by this lunatic, and you need to find the materials to stay alive night after night. And unlike Minecraft, sorry that I keep comparing this to Minecraft, they're two very different games, but it's just maybe the most similar game that most people who have played to this is, while in Minecraft monsters come out at night, in this game if you're left alone in the dark you will die. No matter what, you just get killed instantly by a monster. So light sources are really important. And if you see my 3 stats here, I've got hunger, I've got health, and I've got sanity. So as my sanity goes down, I start to get attacked by invisible creatures. Clearly if my health goes to 0, I die. And if my hunger goes to 0, I'll starve to death. So we don't want any of those things to happen, and we've got to get the materials to prevent it. So I'll stop explaining and we'll actually play the game. So I'm just going to pick up these flowers because they may seem useless, but picking up flowers increases your sanity, and if you can get 12 of them, then you get an item that increases your sanity per minute. So basically, normally you just lose sanity at night all the time, but if you have that item on, then it regenerates your sanity during the day, so it kind of cancels out. These berry bushes are just food, and same with the carrots. And the grass is just needed for building a fire. The twigs are needed for tools. So basically this first night, anything you see you pretty much want to get. It's all helpful for you. But berries especially, very good. And what makes this game so hard is that it takes so long for things in this game to regrow that while I seem to have an abundance of food right now, over time it will become harder and harder, and I'll have to venture forth further and farther in order to find a good place for food. But you'll see, we'll be building farms I think in no time. And since this game is so hard, guys, I can't make any promises. This could be a very, very short time on this game. I mean, if I die, I'll make another. But hopefully this will be a good run, but I'm not sure. So I've got some wood, which is needed to make a fire. All of my recipes are on the left, so I'll go over those in a second. So to destroy in this game, you just hold left click on whatever you want to interact with. But yeah, these are my tools. You see that a bunch of these look locked? That's because you don't actually have, even if you have the materials, you can't build everything at the start of the game. You need to build something called the science machine, and with that you can unlock more recipes, and later on you can build even more advanced machines to unlock even better recipes like magical items and things like that, which even the science machine won't allow you to get. So the science machine is a very important thing to have. So I'll show you guys the recipe for that right after I finish chopping this tree. Yeah, so here it is. Science machine. Unlock new crafting recipes. And I'll need to get a gold nugget and 4 rocks. But we're not really in an area that has a lot of those. We're in a forest, which I've got to say in some ways is a really good spawn because of the berries everywhere. I mean, we're having no problem with food right now. And the reason I'm not eating it right away is because I can cook it. And then if I eat cooked food, it will regenerate health too, so that's great. So I'll wait for night to come. This is like the path of the day, so when it's in this red area, it's dusk and it starts to get darker, and then night is when it's actually blackout, and if you don't have a fire, then you die. So I'll usually continue gathering things during dusk. But if you have a campsite far away, then you usually want to start heading back around dusk when dusk starts. Okay, so yeah, grass, saplings. This is the light tab. So yeah, you see I do have enough materials for a campfire. Eventually I want to build a fire pit, which means if you see when I build a campfire, I need to use these cut grass each time that I make one. But if I make a fire pit, then I only need to add logs each day after the initial. I never actually used a wormhole before, but what I've heard is that they reduce your sanity and teleport you to another random place on the world. So I mean, very situational, but as I said, if I exhaust all the resources in this area, then that might be a good thing to use to, maybe I'll get transported to another forest with more berries, so. And yeah, I'll just keep picking up the logs. There's some really cool monsters in this game, but it starts off fairly easy and just gets harder and harder over time. Okay, yeah, I'll just keep picking these things up and keep getting wood. I need to keep a careful eye on the time of day or else I could wind up getting killed, but it does give you a few seconds to create a light source. It's like your character starts to freak out and say, oh my god, it's so dark, and then that's when you perish. So okay, I would have the music on in this game, but even the lowest setting is incredibly loud, and I kind of found it annoying, and I think that would almost entirely cover up my voice, so that's why I didn't do it. But yeah, I'm just gonna get this last tree, and I don't really see any. I'll just wander around, see if there's any good place I can find. There's pigs. Oh, here, this is a rocky biome, I think. So you see, this is, I think, like if you see this stony ground, that's where you usually find rocks. Oh, there's a rock. Yep, so I'll just make a campsite right here, so tomorrow morning I can start off by mining some rocks. And I'll get this last berry bush, and it should turn to night in a second. I'll just start cooking things right now. So I've got these 8 berries. Night can be a bit boring early on since you don't have much to do except cook. But later in the game, there's a ton of things that you'll need to craft every day in order to survive. Because everything in this game runs out. So even this food that I'm making, it will eventually go stale and rejuvenate a bunch less hunger than normal. So you want to use it before your time runs out. I'm just gonna get to full hunger right now. And tools, you see I've already gone through almost a full axe. I had to craft 2 axes because my first one was almost dead. But there's nothing really in this game that's infinite. Like gear that you have will get destroyed after being hit enough. I mean, that's not surprising, but there's no point in this game where you can just go around and explore and not have to worry about anything. You always have to be gathering more food. You always have to be replenishing your equipment, which is what makes it so fun and what makes it so challenging. So, I mean, I know it's night, but this is pretty close to my campsite, so I'll just mine this rock. And night is actually almost over. Cool, so I got 2 flint and 2 rocks and niter. I don't really know what that's used for, but I don't think it's that useful. And yeah, so see, it's the next day, which is why there was that frame rate stutter. I've got the rocks now for a science machine and the way more than enough logs, but don't have enough gold. Oh, these are graves. Pretty sure you can dig. Oh, there's gold. Yippee! We could make a science machine. So. And there's more. Oh, I didn't pick it up. That's another rock biome. So let's get some more rocks because we've got way more than enough wood right now. I really want to make a permanent campsite. And then I'll just have a place to go back to every night and build on. Flint is also good because it's used for almost every tool. So if you just build up a lot of flint, then that's one thing you don't have to worry about anymore. And oh, these boulders are great because they almost always give you gold in addition to rocks. So I'll just pick up those rocks and another gold nugget. Gold is also used later on for better tools that I'm pretty sure they don't mine anything faster, they just last longer. Rain isn't great because how sanity works is it goes down faster when you have low light, and rain is considered to be the same light as night, so you don't really get that so basically your sanity goes down a lot faster when it's raining. Great, I'll just go around, pick up these rocks. Let's see. So yeah, I've got now 19 out of 20 for the fire pit, which will leave me. Okay, and the science machine only costs 4, so I can make both of those tonight, which is superb. It's a pretty good start, guys. And I've still got a ton of food. Haven't seen any monsters, but I'm sure they'll start coming in a day or two. There are a lot of seas in this map, and as far as I know, there's no way to travel over water, so you kind of just need to walk around them. And this game does have a storyline, but I don't really know much about it. I wish I did. If any of you do, just let me know in the comments. And if I ever make a mistake in this video, feel free to correct me. I'm certain that I've made errors. I am relatively new to this game, and I'm open to feedback. Or if you guys have any tips on how I can play more efficiently or anything like that, I'm happy to hear them. So I think I'm just going to get some more wood. Eventually, we'll want to make farms at our base, but the thing is that requires manure. There's a few ways to get manure. There are these pigs that you can occasionally find on the map. They're really cool. They're like humanoid pigs that walk on 2 legs. Oh, another berry bush. And if you feed them food, then in return they'll poop and give you manure. And there are also these kind of cow-like oxen creatures that will just spontaneously drop manure all the time. So I mean, that's the best source. I forget what they're called. One other really good item, I think it's in survival, is the backpack, which increases your inventory size. So after I build the science machine, I have the materials for this. Because if you see, there's no way to expand this. This is everything I've got. Not really finding. There's this one great biome with rabbits in it. And rabbits can be trapped and eaten, and they give a lot of hunger, like significantly more than berries do. So we'll see. Alright, berry, and it looks kind of like a desert biome. So, or I don't know what I mean, maybe it's called, I think I heard it's called the prairie, but I'm not sure. Ooh, okay. So that's a pond, and I think frogs occasionally spawn from it, but they attack you, so don't want to be too close to that. And yeah, I'll just keep exploring around. More berry bushes, always good to have. I'm surprised we haven't encountered any like dangerous monsters. By the way, I can always open my map by pressing tab, so I can see where I've gone. But you can only see the area that you've walked through. There is quite a lot of boulders here, so I'll probably go back if I'm ever in need of gold. Yeah, so the biome with all of the rabbits basically looks like this, but it's enormous, so it's not just a little patch. So I've got like probably 2 or 3 minutes until the next night, and then I'll set up a camp. I could create another, yeah, I mean, I feel like I'm wasting time right now, so I will make a pickaxe, and I'll start mining these. I think efficiency is really important in this game, because if you don't use your time wisely, you'll almost certainly eventually run out of resources and die. Okay, it looks like I went in a circle, so if I open up my map... Okay, so I haven't gone this way before, so that's the way I shall go. Oh, nope, dead end. I guess that's why I haven't gone that way. I guess if I go straight east from here. Yeah, I don't think this is ocean. Cool. So the question is, should I know I talk. Oh, here's the biome with all of the rabbits in it. So it's good that I found it. And you move faster on paths too, which is why I'm walking on it. Huh. Doesn't seem to be any rabbits or rabbit holes. Okay. It's getting really close to night, so I'm gonna make an... you know what? I'll just build a fire pit here. I mean, it's a nice area. Oh yeah, that is a rabbit hole, so cool. I can make a trap. Alright, so next thing is science machine. We're getting off to a good start here, guys. Nice. Another one. And now, you see when I walk next to it, it gives me a bunch more options. So I'm going to go to survival. And I'm going to get a backpack, which goes into my like chest area. And now I have 8 more inventory slots. So, let's see. I'll cook the berries. Yep. And these seeds I want later on because they take a really long time to go stale, and they can be used to plant in farms. So I'll just save those, even though you can eat them for a very small gain in hunger. I'll just get full hunger right now, and this looks like a good stopping place. So guys, I'll talk to you later. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Don't Starve. I know it's a change, but just let me know in the comments what you think. Alright, have a great day. Bye.